Hello and welcome to another video developer journal for Ashes of the Singularity 2. This is a bit of a special video developer journal as we're going to showcase one of our internal developer only maps. This is what we call a zoo map. This is the type of map that we use to review assets of a given faction. In this case, this is the UEF zoo map, and as you can see as I zoom in here, we've got a whole roster lineup here of all the various UEF units, everything ranging from the individual rifle squads all the way up to the awesome Godslayer. And we use these zoo maps to test out and understand how the assets look with respect to each other. It's a great way to review scale, but also gives us a chance to see visually how they stack up, as well as to compare them against the buildings and see how everything holistically is put together, so we're not looking at them in complete isolation. We can also do some things like test out combat. We've got a few test scenarios here. We can zoom in, we can check out all the various buildings that the UEF have. And if I go up to the very top, we have these what we call punching bag units. You can see there's some planes out there and some small infantry. They're sort of unkillable and they fly around, and it gives us a chance to really test out the defenses and see how those defenses interact with them and make sure that all their firing effects are working, that their targeting rules work correctly, etc. These aren't all the developer maps we have, but this is just an example of a very simple zoo map that we use, and we leverage this a lot when we're making changes and want to look at the UEF faction holistically. But as an important note, we also wanted to call attention to the Steam NextFest demo for Ashes of the Singularity 2. Although Steam NextFest has ended, we've got a special surprise because Ashes of the Singularity 2 was one of the top 50 most played demos in all of Steam NextFest. And as a result of that, we're going to leave the Ashes of the Singularity 2 NextFest demo up for an additional period of time for more people to play. So if you missed out on your opportunity, now you can go jump in and play. If you just wanted to play more and get your friends involved, tell them that they'll be able to play the Ashes of the Singularity 2 NextFest demo for several more weeks before it finally comes down. We'd like to thank everyone who participated. We appreciate all the feedback, everything that happened. There was a ton of good feedback, both positive and negative. We learned a lot from the experience, and we wanted to let people know that the version of Ashes of the Singularity 2 that is present on Steam for the NextFest demo is not the final version of the game. It's not just a stripped down version of the shipping game. It's an early version of the game, closer to like an alpha or beta, and as a result of all the feedback we've gotten, we're making a lot of changes. There's still a lot of features that we intentionally had taken out, such as the campaign and procedural map generation. All those things are core components that will be in the shipping version of the game that are not in the demo, but we're also making tons of gameplay changes, usability changes, and lots of other improvements to the game. And many of those are already in our developer builds, but they're unfortunately just not in the Steam NextFest versions just yet. But as an example, some of the usability improvements, for example, when I go to place a refinery in developer builds, you can see that I actually get additional icons representing the resource nodes over the various places where I have harvesters. This gives it a little bit of additional help to knowing where the best and most useful places are for placing refineries. That's just one of the nice usability improvements. We're working on tooltip updates, informational updates, a lot of better onboarding experiences, all those sorts of things. So rest assured that the experience that you had in Steam NextFest isn't what's going to ship, and the game's just going to get better from here on out. Thanks in large part to a lot of the feedback that we got during Steam NextFest and all of the feedback we've gotten internally as well as what we played. You know, we racked up a large number of hours playing Steam NextFest ourselves, got in a lot of games against players and learned a lot, and we're very grateful for everyone who helped us play the game and for people who told us all the good things and bad things that they experienced during the Steam NextFest demo, whether it was stability issues, pathfinding issues, gameplay issues, or just praise because you had so much fun and you really enjoyed the game. We relished hearing all of it. So thank you again for making Steam NextFest a great success for Ashes of the Singularity 2. We hope that you'll continue to watch and stay covered as we release more developer journals and continue to improve the game. And thank you once again for watching, and thank you for playing and making Steam NextFest such a great success for us.